Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now in today's video we are going to look at the TM9K from Nitecore. Now wait a minute, I'm having a little bit of a flashback. Didn't we already take a look at this? Why yes, in fact we did look at this TM9K in a prior video. But at this point I've been using this flashlight for quite a while and unfortunately it did develop a little bit of a problem. So here you can see as I get into this, turning this on, and it's subtle, but you can see this light is flickering. Now this is fully charged, and as I get into the different modes here, well, unfortunately my light is flickering and flashing and will not stay on steady. So what I need to do is get this replaced by a warranty replacement. Now in full disclosure, this was given to me directly by the people at Nitecore for review. So in order for me to sort of, and I'm gonna say, I guess, test their customer service and see what kind of an experience I got, I did use my own personal email to start this process. I really didn't want to come across as a reviewer, rather come across as a typical customer. I did want to see what the experience would be like, and so far everything is going very, very well. So I used the info@nitecore.com email, and they did get back to me fairly quickly, within a couple of days, and they gave me further instructions to help move along my case even quicker. Now the first thing was looking at the serial number and identifying which serial number the flashlight was. That kind of got me moving forward, and they realized that I was a US customer. So moving forward as a US customer, they did give me some additional information to follow. So using the support@nitecorestore.com email address, I reached out to representatives who did get back to me extremely fast. I'm talking within an hour. They got back to me with further instructions how to move forward. Now at that point, they started asking questions about where I purchased the light and if I had my receipt to make sure that I did buy this from an authorized dealer. At that point, I pretty much needed to fess up to the fact that, hey, this is Eric Outer from the Outer Limitless YouTube channel, and this was provided to me actually directly from representatives at nitecorestore.com. So at that point, really, the cat was out of the bag. Now, they didn't stop the process moving in any sort of different direction. It kept moving in the same direction that it was currently going in, which is providing them with the information that they need in order to get this back to them. So at this point, I do have instructions on sending this back to the people at nitecorestore.com, and hopefully from there, I'll get myself a replacement. Now, I don't know if this is a problem that's common to many other people. I have seen one additional comment on my TM9K video that alluded to this same sort of problem. And crazy enough, that's what made me look at this in the first place. This flashlight is in absolute perfect condition, not a scratch on it. This stays in my bag as my EDC carry and is a flashlight that I use for really sort of like high-end, large, wide, and like high lumen output inspections of like vast areas where I need a good, powerful throw and a good flood. So this to me is a perfect inspectional flashlight, but unfortunately at this point it just cannot perform. So because I took care of this and because, you know, it's still in virtually perfect condition, I don't think there's anything that I personally did to damage this light. But we'll find out. At this point, I gotta package this up and send it back to the people at Nitecore Store. So, more to come soon, but let's see what happens. And so 12 days ago, I got the flashlight ready to go, packaged up, got it in the mail. I sent it postal service with first class tracking. Cost me about $5, a little bit less, not a big deal. But now, 12 days later, ba-boom. Brand new flashlight in my hands. So very quick. Now at this point, I'm curious to see what I got. Is this literally brand new? Is it refurbished? Is it my same light, only fixed? Hard to say. So at this point, let's dig this out and see what I got. And so getting into it here, the original email that I had sent to them, and now removing the flashlight. Well, the first thing I can see is that there is the film right on the lens, so that is the film from the factory. Looking over the flashlight, it appears to be literally brand new. What about the serial? Well, my original serial number was 2002-1781-110097. This one here, 2008-086 1110244. So a different serial altogether. So definitely brand new flashlight. So my original was not repaired. Rather, this seems to be a full warranty replacement. So at this point, it should be locked. So as we look here, it is locked. You can see that battery light indicated there. So it is in the locked position. I'm going to remove the film. And there we go. And I believe if I hold this down, press and release. Here we go. So, cycling through the modes. Well, that's already a good sign. Long press. There's your turbo. Turning the light off. Back on. Momentary press. Seems like everything is in perfect working order. So now just to charge it up again and get it back into my rotation. And so now at this point, at least the flashlight is replaced. That is definitely awesome. The one thing is, I really don't know what the problem was. So I don't know if I'm going to have the problem again. Was it the battery? Did it overheat? Did I do something wrong? Did it happen because of some level of shock? Was it just a manufacturing defect? I really don't know, and I might not ever know. But at least I do know one thing, and that's Nitecore customer service was extremely responsive. All in all, I have to say I am very pleased with the process. Again, keeping in mind that I did approach this from the general public, the general consumer, and not as a reviewer. And the entire beginning of my process was under that assumption that I was just a general consumer. Now, as I mentioned, getting down the line, I did kind of try to sort of skirt around things, but I had to, at least at one point, reveal that I was a YouTube reviewer. So I don't believe in any way, shape, or form that changed the outcome. I believe that Nitecore followed their process, followed their procedures, and followed their warranty protocol. Got this back in their hands and was able to replicate the problem. Once they replicated the problem, they did have a valid warranty claim on their hands, and they did exactly what they needed to do. So from that perspective, I'd like to say thank you very much to the people at Nitecore for doing a great job. It's good to know as a consumer that if you have a problem, there's a process, there's a procedure, and when push comes to shove, you're covered. That's a big deal. And for somebody spending really good money on a flashlight like the TM9K, that could be a make or break experience for somebody looking to stay with the brand. So from my perspective, a job very well done. So my initial inquiry was on August 15th to the corporate office of Nitecore. Here I am on September 15th, and I have my flashlight back. So the entire process took about a month. Now, for all of you watching, you can go a little bit quicker if you want to bypass the corporate office, which in reality, if you go to nitecorestore.com, that is the United States Service Representative. I followed the process that I thought I needed to. Now at this point, I'm a little bit smarter, and that gets me a little bit quicker service. The people in both cases, in both scenarios, were great. Very effective, very efficient, and got back to me immediately. So high-level customer service on both sides of Nitecore. And ultimately now having the product back in my hand in just about a month, that's not too bad considering all the shipping and correspondence time. So all in all, a very efficient process. So all right guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.